Turkish Muslims in Germany on Friday called for stronger government action against far-right radicalism and racism as they mourn the victims of a terror attack on two shisha lounges.
İnanıyoruz ki Avrupa'nın sağduyulu insanları, özgürlüğün beşiği olan bu kıta, birlikte yaşama iradesini hep birlikte göstererek bu toplumun içerisindeki zehirli, habis ruhlu insanların inşallah her şeyle üstünden gelmesini bileceğiz değerli kardeşlerim.
Community members in Hanau somberly gathered at a local mosque and chapter of the Turkish Islamic Union for Religious Affairs, while in Berlin, Muslim officials in Germany held a news conference.
Wir wissen nicht, wie sicher sind wir jetzt momentan in Deutschland. Sozusagen, bis jetzt haben wir in Hanau sowas noch nie erlebt. Auf einmal kommt solcher Zustand, jeder hat sehr viel Angst.
A far-right terrorist shot dead 9 people in the western town of Hanau late on Wednesday.
Das war ein sehr guter Freund, der Gökhan Gültekin war ein guter Freund von mir. Und auch die kleinen Jungs, die gestorben sind, auch Bekannte von uns, also sind alle Bekannte von uns. Wir kennen die alle. Hanau ist nicht so groß, jeder kennt jeden hier.
At least 5 of the victims were Turkish nationals, according to Ankara's ambassador to Germany.
Germany's government is facing calls to toughen gun ownership laws and step up efforts to track far-right sympathisers after the terrorist in one of its worst mass shootings since World War II was found to have published a racist manifesto.
Philip Jeoman's daughter was shot dead on Wednesday. She was one of 9 victims killed in one of Germany's worst mass shootings since World War II.
My child was murdered here. She was only 35 years old. She came here to eat a pizza and drink a Coke. And then she was shot down. I ask all of Hanau to understand what happened here. A tragedy.
The presumed killer belonged to a gun club and published a racist manifesto before opening fire at 2 shisha bars in Hanau. He is then believed to have killed himself and his mother. Questions are being raised across the country as to how a man with such views was able to buy the weapons. Chancellor Angela Merkel outlawed the sale of guns to members of extremist groups in October and ordered online platforms to inform police about hate content. Those measures came after the killing of a pro-immigration German politician in June and an attack 4 months later on a synagogue and a kebab shop by an anti-Semitic gunman who live-streamed the attack. Interior Minister Horst Seehofer said on Friday that more will be done.
The danger because of right-wing extremism, anti-Semitism and racism is very high in Germany. We will increase the police presence across Germany, and we will increase the protection of sensitive institutions, especially mosques.
Popular support for far-right groups is growing in Germany, driven in part by a rise in immigration. At least 5 of the Hanau victims were Turkish nationals.